Hi, this is Jason Penrose of the Penrose Team at eXp Realty. Thank you for tuning in to Jason Penrose TV. Today we're talking about, should I sell my home or keep it as a rental property? Stay tuned. There's a lot of things to keep in mind here. So I'm not a tax professional, so you'll want to check with a CPA, but you can go to the IRS website and see that a primary residence, someone who's lived in a home 2 of the last 5 years, the first $250,000 in capital gain is tax-free if you're single, $500,000 if you're married. Again, consult with your CPA on that. So in most cases, when someone has a home that they're living in, they have a lot of equity in it, they don't turn it to a rental property because they want to sell it and take the tax-free capital gain. Now, if you want to own rental property, nothing wrong with that, but in my opinion, you should have a long-term horizon. I've personally owned rental property for over 20 years in the Valley, and I can tell you right now, there are expenses that come with rental properties. You have property management, you have vacancies, you have repairs, you have all kinds of things that can come up. So I advise all my clients that they want to be long-term real estate investors, great idea. Talk with my attorney so he can put you into the right LLCs to protect you. Talk with my insurance agent to get the right insurance to protect you as well. Talk with my property manager to have someone professionally manage the property for you to take all the emotional turmoil out of being a property owner, trust me, and then have a long-term time horizon of owning that property. So I would say a minimum 5 years, really more like 7 to 10. And then we could talk about, do you want to own multiple rental properties? Are you trying to create a passive income stream for your retirement? Okay, that's great. The first rule of being an investor is you don't want to have an emotional attachment to your property, okay? If you've lived in the home before and you've got equity built into it that's tax-free, turning that to a rental property kind of violates the first rule because you're going to have an emotional attachment to a home that you've lived in. And a tenant is never going to take care of the property the way you would in most cases. So putting a tenant into a home that you've lived in for a period of time and put a lot of love and energy into, probably not a good idea. Take that money, sell it. If you want to buy investment property, there's a lot of options out there for investment that I think make more sense long-term, like maybe multifamily versus a large 2-story single-family home with a pool. There's a lot of downside risk to that. Like I said, I've been doing this for 20 years personally. I have a lot of advice I can give you and some guidance so you can make the right decisions. My number is 602-738-9943. Make sure to share this video with friends and family. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Make it a great day.